Jules Clement was brown-haired, tall, and angular. He was 35 and essentially solitary, currently locked into an unhappy phase in an at best intermittent love life. He had a fairly good sense of humor, but it had been beaten down of late by work. He was good at his job, despite a lack of self-confidence or despotic practicality. Jules was that final anomaly, a liberal officer of the law. Whatever else could be said about Jules, no one had ever claimed he looked like a cop when out of uniform. A bartender, maybe, a carpenter, or even a ski bum in his healthier moments. This morning, waiting in a corner of the Honorable Miles Birdland's office to have an arrest warrant signed, he looked a bit like a fishing guide. He was wet to the knees from a dawn search for the missing Maryland diver. 4 boats, 20 other searchers on the banks, all of it a massive waste of time, undertaken largely to save a fisherman a nasty sight a week down the line. Jules paged through the judge's magazines and politely avoided looking directly at the other people in the room. Neil Amundsen, the judge's grandson and a deputy county attorney, was arguing, and he sounded reasonable enough until the gist of the conversation sank in. Mr. Jump had custody for September. Mrs. Jump had custody for October. It's spelled out in their agreement. Alternate months. Birdland's voice was querulous, dangerous. He wanted to take the dog hunting, right? Yes, sir, said Peter Johansson, the defense attorney. Their agreement cites that right for the dog's own welfare. This is petty stuff. The mention is vague, and any hunting was to depend on Mrs. Jump's assent, Neil began. Instead of asking her, Mr. Jump kidnapped the dog. Spare me, said Miles Birdland. You keep your mouth shut as well for a moment, Mr. Johansson. He shuffled through his papers, a thin, tall man, quick and graceful in his mid-70s, with a border of dark hair and a bald spot that managed to look distinguished. He tended to listen intently while blinking slowly, at regular intervals Jules had timed during dozens of tedious testimonies. Sometimes Birdland seemed to simply fix on a face and unleash poetic venom, the way a shark might fix on a particular pair of thrashing legs at a crowded beach and bite